Did you know that vitamin D is found at the root cause of most autoimmune diseases? You may or may not be familiar with the term genomics. Genomics is the science that studies the structure and function of all the genes that form your genome and their interaction with the environment. My name is Lief Sosa, and at Pineapple Health we offer genomic testing. On this video, you will learn what is genetic expression using the example of vitamin D and sunlight. As a result of the Human Genome Project research completed in 2003, it was confirmed that we have as many genes as a simple worm. They also discovered a lot of extra DNA that they called junk DNA. And I will get back to you to clarify that. As all questions were not answered, research continued, and in 2015, the 1000 Genomes Project Consortium helped us understand that our genes are not our destiny. They can be turned on and off according to multiple environmental factors. This new science is called epigenetics. According to conventional wisdom, when it comes to the wellness of people, it is on the pessimistic side of things. When someone has poor health, the medical opinion is that there's nothing that you can do about it. You have poor genes. This epigenetic new science allows us to understand, to actually estimate the risk of a person contracting chronic diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, autism, asthma, or immune diseases, but with precision, based on the information on your genomics report, as well as the information collected from you, from your history, your life story. So I understand that these concepts are somewhat complex and abstract, and you may be wondering how a gene can be turned on and off. So I'm going to give you an example to help you integrate this concept of genetic expression much better. So the bottom line is that what turns on or activates vitamin D receptors is sunlight. So allow me to share that I live in Canada. It is a country with four seasons, and that includes severe winters. So, starting in the fall and throughout the winter season, days are shorter and it gets cold, and we don't expose our bodies to direct sunlight or go anywhere near topless until like the following summer. So, we have less sunlight exposure, and as a matter of fact, it is also the beginning of the flu season. So, this association is not just random. There are tons of scientific evidence of the role of vitamin D and the immune system. And we can also see objectively that there is decreased activity of the immune function of the collective when we lose sunlight, right? So during those seasons, we feel also more tired. Our moods are often sad and low, and we feel stressed out. So we have statistics that these seasons are related with these conditions, and people can get sick up to a certain point. So during those seasons, we also feel more tired. We are often sad and down. We feel stressed out, and we have higher chances of coming down with a cold or some other type of infection. So, the most frequent reason why people are catching colds during winter is vitamin D deficiency. So, curiously, not all of us are equally vulnerable to all these seasonal disorders. So, do you remember the question, like when we actually talked earlier about the junk DNA? Well, it's not just junk. This DNA, it is involved in modulating gene expression, so turning the genes on and off. So there are also environmental factors that affect gene expression like sunlight with the vitamin D receptor. So let's imagine, let's get into the example. And let's imagine that you have the chance to go on an improved holidays. So let's get into the example, and let's imagine that you have the chance to get out of the winter and feeling low and tired and stressed out, etc. And you can actually book a flight and go to Mexico. So you go to Playa del Carmen for a week, to a resort with tons of sunlight, and within 1 to 2 days, you feel completely like different. So you feel a lot better, you are happier, you get a skin tan that makes you look good, your mood is better, your energy is better, and it really helps your overall health. So you expressed your active vitamin D, and your body function improved because it is involved in so many. So from a genomic standpoint, the gene that is analyzed is the VDR, or vitamin D receptor gene. And because vitamin D has to be activated by sunlight, if your receptors don't work very well, like mine, and you live in a place where sunlight deficiency is quite significant throughout the year, then you should strongly consider taking vitamin D supplements. After I learned about this trick and started taking vitamin D supplementation at higher doses and even throughout the year, according to all my information that I have gathered, I had, a chronic autoimmune skin problem since I was a teenager. And, it progressively resolved with time, and I don't really get sick during winter. So I take my vitamin D regularly so that I can keep my immune system at bay. So if you are struggling with autoimmunity, chronic fatigue, mental health problems, then book an appointment with us, and we will be happy to show you your best options to support your wellness at Pineapple Health. Thank you for watching.